Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this just wouldn't be half as fun without you guys. In fact, I always say that this channel is not about me. It's not about Jobu. It's about all of us together, and that's what makes the world a much better place. And I got to tell you, I feel so good right now. I know our Cowboys are sucking up the joint. Stinking up the joint, I should say, not sucking up the joint. It's been a bad season, but with you guys, you're helping me to get through it. That and, of course, Jobu's refills are definitely helping me to get through this season. When I say that this channel is not just about me, I really truly mean that, because there's been so many people that have done so many nice things to help this channel grow and to make it better that it's unbelievable. And one of those people are Joseph Hartley. I always want to say Bob Smith because that's what comes across in his emails. But Joseph, who's been a fan now for about 2 months or so, has done a lot of things to help this channel grow. In fact, the chairs to Andrew, who ended up winning the chair, was put in the mail today. For those who don't know, when we did the tailgate, you know, I'm always talking about wanting to have the mobile tailgate deal, so we can just basically do like we did in Dallas and Washington, add more and more games where we can all get together and have a good time. And I'm hoping that I can get that thing together by the time we have the draft and be driving that to Dallas and make sure we have a party every night when the draft is going on. But Joseph's, you know, donated those chairs. He said he sent me another box with more memorabilia and stuff. And we're going to probably be doing some trivia contest or some different fundraisers to help us raise money for the mobile man cave with some of the great stuff. Like here we have a helmet signed by Jay Novacek with the to prove that it's real. You know, the card that basically says, yeah, that's Jay Novacek's signature. Oh, and for you Eagle fans, he signed it, 3-time Super Bowl champ. I guarantee none of you Eagles have that. But Joseph's generosity has shared through and even gone to Virginia's finest. He sent him a replica Super Bowl ring. And I got to tell you, you talk about somebody who's happy as can be, and that's Joseph. So hats off to, Virginia's finest. So hats off to you, Joseph, and appreciate all the support and everything else. Because like I said, it's not about me, it's about all of us together. But I'm going to start trying to answer more and more questions because I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys. And I don't want to just come up with something off the top of my head because I always like to do my research on things. And last week someone asked me, do the Dallas Cowboys have a home field advantage? And my first response was no. AT&T Stadium is a great place to go watch a game, but if you're thinking that it's going to be an advantage for the Dallas Cowboys, I dare say it's not. And that was just off the top of my head. I think about places like going to Green Bay in the wintertime. It's cold. You definitely are having an advantage if you're there. You know, a team like Tampa Bay going to Green Bay and playing in the cold, they, for a while, couldn't win a game under freezing. You think about going to even Cleveland, the dog pound. I know they're not winning a lot, but their fans are rabid. They make a lot of noise. And of course, the one that has the most or the biggest home field advantage being Seattle, because you can't hear a damn thing. So I started going through and doing some research on the Cowboys. And since AT&T has been open, the Dallas Cowboys, let me make sure I have it right because it's kind of amazing. We're only 36-35 at home. Let me say that again. We're one game over 500 at AT&T Stadium. 36-35. And in the rankings, in a couple of different polls, there's a couple of different ways that they're doing these things. They had the Cowboys ranked at 26 over the last 10 years with a home field advantage. Now that also, of course, includes the end of Texas Stadium as well. So when you're looking at that rating, I mean, teams that were behind us, some of them actually doesn't make sense, but Tennessee, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, I don't understand why Kansas City was on that one. The Skins and the Fins. if you go with their same criteria for an advantage of playing there as a home team, purely by new stadiums, they're ranked 31st, which is pretty pathetic. Like I've always said, the stadium is fantastic to go to. It's like going to a nightclub, a party, a great restaurant. You've got over 1,300 TVs. You don't have to be in the seat, hence you've got the party pass there where you can just hang out, eat, drink, see your friends. You can be outside watching the game in the atriums and stuff. You got the jumbotrons outside. So you don't have the crowd noise in there. And the other problem is the seats down low, the rabid fans, the guys that want to dress up in war paint and everything else, the guys that want to just jump out of the stands and kill somebody, they're up in the nosebleed seats because they can't afford a couple of grand to be down low. Hence, the Cowboys usually play better on the road than at home. And of course, the final problem is everybody wants to see that TV screen and see that stadium. Hence, you get a lot of fans from other teams that are coming there because they're not fearful of going there like we are going to, say, Philadelphia, where you're worried about your life. So that's the answer on, do the Dallas Cowboys have a home field advantage? They really don't. At all. Not at all. Zero. Zilch. Zingo. Nada. So there's that. And unfortunately, a little over 24 hours from now, I think Jason Garrett's going to be playing for his job at home. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. So as always, friends, thank you guys for making the Jobu Sports Report what it is. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu, and thank you guys for being a part of this show. I'll see you soon.